Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Hype Man Messages. Hype Man, not Hyper Man. Hype Man Messages. And my name is Alvin. And this is going to be a reading for Cappies, Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of April. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. You know, I'm devoting all of my time to this. So a share goes a long way, a like goes a long way. If it resonates with you, if you like it. And if you're watching this on Instagram, you're only going to see the first 15 minutes. So go link in my bio to YouTube where you can see the full reading. Both Instagram and YouTube have links to a tarot counseling session. I don't call them readings, I call them tarot counseling sessions because I incorporate my mental health counseling knowledge that I'm gaining along with some Theta healing. So we kind of dig deep into like beliefs and things about you and, you know, manifestation. And you know, my intention is to provide you messages of love and light to make you better aware, to make wiser choices in life. I want you to succeed. I really do. And we're going to talk about what's happening astrologically for the collective. This is new moon in Aries, big moon. And then what's happening specifically for Capricorn. And then we'll go into some cards, what your current energy is like. We'll do a little vibe check. What's blocking you and what you don't see coming. And then we'll close it off with a crystal healing card, a crystal card from Janet Weinberg's crystal deck. Right, so what's happening astrologically? New moon in Aries is on the 11th. You might already be feeling this energy now. Setting new intentions, time for a new start. The energy is here, right? Utilize it. It's gonna slow down after. It's gonna slow down after the 23rd when Mars goes into Cancer. It does not like Cancer. So it's a lot of energy, so use it wisely. Use it wisely. Highly suggest that you use it wisely. And new beginnings, taking action. What's on your mind? Mars is in Gemini, which is the mind. What's on your mind right now? Why did you click this reading? I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay. Take action. Take control of that situation. If it's chaotic and you're like uncertain about it, it's because you don't have control. And I don't mean being assertive. I'm not saying be a control freak either. Take control of the situation. Take control of the situation. Put new intentions. Write them down. Please write them down. Please write them down. Power of manifestation, the power of words is strong. Okay? That's the new moon in Aries. Aries, fire, it's just fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Let's see. For Capricorns, this is going to be a somewhat challenging month for you in the sense of personal life and being emotionally vulnerable. It's going to be a challenge because you're not emotionally vulnerable, right? I get my astrology from @Gabe Stefan. His information is below. He does great birth chart readings. And he reads you to pieces. Sweetie. Emotional vulnerability. Because I like how he put this. You are like a businessman. Your life is about goals and business. Like you're like the businessman. Like think of like Capital One's corporate businessman. And a businessman is not emotionally vulnerable. Absolutely not. They are all about P&Ls and making sure that they're good and their numbers look good and they're signing deals and things are working out in their favor. You walk into a room, you're like, you know what? I don't like anybody in here. I'm out. That's what we get from Capricorns. These guys are very good in that sense. Like, it's great to have a Capricorn. You're actually really good with Cancers because you're across each other from the natal chart. I'm a Cancer. But I haven't met any Capricorns yet that are my close friends like that. They're always just very like, oh, you're too emotional, leave me alone. Maybe you need that. Get yourself a Cancer, get yourself a water sign friend to help you with that emotional vulnerability because it is a challenge for you. Family stuff, home life, home renovations, managing the home, maybe a new home if you set that intention. I'm not saying you're going to get a new home in 20 days, but if you start setting that intention, that's what you want, you're going to likely manifest that later on. Emotionally reconnecting and being vulnerable. So it's challenging because I say it's challenging, I mean, we say it's challenging because it's challenging for, it's a typical trait for Capricorns. You might have other placements that, you are emotionally vulnerable. But the more emotionally vulnerable you are this month, especially in your personal life, it will benefit you. Promise. So let's do a vibe check. Let's see where you're at. What current energy are you in now? Spirit, tell us what kind of energy is Capricorn in right now. Someone has an idea. You're sparking an idea. You're enthusiastic. There's exciting news or opportunity that's approaching you. You're allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passion. So you're on a very creative spark, right? You're heading in the right direction. You are finish what you start, right? And which business people do, I think, businessmen and women. You're allowing your creativity to soar. Page of fire here. You're like a kid in the forest riding a dragon, and your creativity is like on fire right now. So you're very creative. You're thinking ideas. Like I said, you're setting new intentions. Perfect. That's where you should be at. If you're not there, think about it. Let's get the creative spark going. What gets you creative? Do that thing that gets you like, ooh, I want to do this, I want to do that. If you set the intention now, even if it's something big, you set the intention now, it will manifest, especially in home life, family stuff. Managing the home. If you got to mow the lawn, mow the lawn. He said that, Gabe, so I felt like I had to say it. Family stuff, home stuff, personal life. You're in a good place. Very creative spark. What else do we need to know about this page of fire here? Oh, you got options. Someone has options. 7 of Cups. You have options. That's what's probably, and that also sparks. When you have an option, you're like, ooh, if I have one option, do I have more? Just make sure you know the difference between what's a good option and what's a bad option. Some can have dragons, some can have a ghost, some can have jewels, some can have a snake. Just know the difference between what's a good option and what's a bad option. You can make sure you're being realistic. Huh. Okay. Wow, that just came out to me. This is a side note. If there's an addiction or a toxic habit, it needs to end. Period. Addiction or toxic habit needs to end. Period. I'm going to put that back down. Anything else that we need to know? You got options here. You got options. Or addictive person, or are you stuck on something or someone? What addictive personality trait or person, place, or thing that needs to end? I'm gonna have to read this now. It has to end. Toxic behavior. This is your card, Capricorn. What needs to end? Person, place, thing. Cut it. The energy is allowing for you to cut it. Like, oh, it's harder than you think. I know. Trust me, sweetie, I know. You gotta go. On to the next. You got options, sweetie. Right? Your creative mind is going. Keep going. Anything else you need to know about this creative spark? Yeah, putting a plan in place, making a decision, putting the support on what's in front of you. Something here needs to end in order for something to begin. Something here needs to end in order for something to begin. Put the support on this, on what's in front of you. Forget about the past. Forget about what happened in the past. It's gone already. Drop it. The world's in your hands now. You have an opportunity. The energy is allowing for you to move forward. Support that endeavor. Something needs to end in order for something to begin. And see, the stick is behind in the past. Something needs to end so that new things can begin. Put your effort in the support in front of you. These creative ideas, support it. Go with it. You got options. You always have options. I don't care what position you're in. You always have options. I like you. What's blocking you? Let's pull a Moonology card to see what's blocking you in the month of April. The sun is rising. The sun is rising. I just made that up. It's not a song. You're very close to achieving your goals. Confidence is your key to success. Step out of your comfort zone. You're very close to what you want to achieve. You need to step out of your comfort zone. And confidence. Maybe someone's lacking confidence. Ask what's blocking you. Your confidence. What do you mean? Why? I hope it's not this, because that's fixable. Next, some theta healing. We can remove that belief system. It's gone. right? You got exciting opportunities here. What's blocking your confidence? Stepping outside of your comfort zone is prevent personal life, emotionally vulnerable. You need to be emotionally vulnerable in your personal life. That's stepping outside of your comfort zone. Maybe your confidence isn't there and you don't think you can do that. I would try it. You're close to achieving your goals, but something's blocking your confidence and you're too comfortable. There's no growth in comfort. If you're comfortable and you're like, oh, I have everything I need, I'm good, I don't want to do anything more. Good. There's no growth there. Just know that. You're good there. You can always want more. A businessman always wants more. Anything you need to know about blocks? Let the people go that need to go. If they want to walk away, let them walk away. Because you're busy. You have something to master. You're mastering your craft here. You're busy at work. You're hard at work. So if people need to go, they need to go. Maybe what's blocking you? People that need to go. Maybe a job is blocking you from elevating because they're like, no, you can't move up anymore. Maybe they need to go. You know? Blockage there. People that need to go. Shady people, possibly. Or people just leaving a situation. So you can focus on you, mastering your craft. Your craft is you. Or your trade, or your business, or your success, or your resume, or your bank account. Let's see what you don't see coming. What does Capricorn not see that's coming for them in April? I'm being called to this card. Awakening. Ooh. You are about to wake up. Or you're having one, or you're going to have one, or you will if you're stuck. A temporary pause of reflection and insight, an awakening where you see things in a whole new light, embracing your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. Something's going to come to you where you're going to have an aha moment. You're going to have like this, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, new beginnings. Oh my god, you're in for it. See, I started off by saying it's a challenge for you. If you're emotionally available and emotionally vulnerable and available, new beginnings, like, dude, like, you're in for a very good awakening. Like, wake up, like, it's gonna set you on the right path. I'm not saying you're not awake and you don't know what's up. I'm just saying it's gonna give you an aha moment to level up. We all want to level up, and it's coming. This is what you don't see coming. So if you do the work here, set the new intentions, right? Be emotionally vulnerable. Work on your family stuff, home life. Emotionally reconnect. Vulnerability. I'm going to tag a TED Talk that talks about vulnerability in the Capricorn reading. I think you should watch that. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. It's like 14 minutes or something. I had to watch it for one of my sociology classes, and it was like, wow. Right, let's pull a card, 1414 on the clock. Let's pull a crystal card from Janet Weinberg's deck. If it resonates with you, you can look it up, go to a crystal shop, or there's readers that have like merchandise stores that make it. I don't have merch yet. And if it resonates with you, buy the stone, buy the necklace, buy the bracelet. Let's see, what's this Capricorn? What kind of stone do you want to give the Capricorns? What kind of stone do you think would benefit them in the month of April? Oh, okay, you want to stay in my hand. Clarity to the mind. Selenite. Ooh, okay. For what I know, this is very powerful. Selenite. It's very powerful. It's actually very pretty too. I have it as a stick. I didn't bring it in like my wand because it breaks really easy. I think that's how, yeah. It's white, that's all I know, because it comes in different shapes and sizes. You can get it as a sphere, or you can get it as a rock. I wouldn't wear it. Cleanses things too. It actually has the power of cleansing everything. So I use it to cleanse my deck, just pass it over, cleanse my energy. It cleanses things. Cleanse it, let it out. I hope this message resonates with you, Capricorn. I'll see you guys soon.